Hey there, happy Sunday. How is everybody doing today? I'm outside enjoying the gorgeous Southern California weather in San Clemente and was working on my garden for a little bit, and then I figured, you know what, I want to jump on live because I have gotten some crazy phone calls of people struggling, the chaotic energy, like, is this normal? What is happening? So I did want to jump on to let people know a little bit about what's been going on in the universe and the energy that we're all sitting in right now. So to give you an idea of why something is happening, what you need to do, and how to move through it. I think it's so important because a lot of people are struggling right now. And there's a lot going on. So then I thought I might have to do these energy reports on a daily basis because it's constantly evolving, constantly moving. Like, we went through really chaotic energy yesterday, moving into a different type of energy today. They're connected, but breath by breath, moment by moment, life changes, right? So what does that mean? We need to learn how to go through the flow and to be able to change too. Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, if you want, you guys can comment in below. You can comment right here. On a scale of 1 to 10, how intense has the energy felt for you over the past 48 hours? On my end, the fires I've been putting out with people that needed help, I mean, we're going 10 plus energy here. You know, trying to help everybody get balanced and take a breath. So where have you been at energetically? How have you felt? So when life feels like it's being run through a cosmic centrifuge, you aren't imagining it. It's real. The sky right now is packing such a massive punch, and we are sitting right in the middle of a pivotal energetic threshold. Now go figure, this whole year has been pivotal because we're in a destiny year, you know, and it just keeps on amping up and getting more and more intense. So it's like universe saying, come on, wake up. You know, like I'm knocking you in the forehead and saying, what are you doing? Kind of thing. So that's what's happening. It feels like structures, timelines, and personal identity are being shaken up all at once. Yesterday and today brought the exact astrological recipe, causing that chaotic, everything is upside down energy. So what I want to do is I want to break down what hit yesterday, what is landing today, and how to hold your ground throughout the entire process of what's going on. All right, so yesterday versus today. First up, we're going to talk about Saturn, our master builder and boundary enforcer. Yesterday on July 25th, Saturn hit a complete standstill in the sky, acting like a massive cosmic brake pedal. Heavy pressure built up all day as outgrown commitments and shaky boundaries started to crack underneath the static weight. You gotta listen up here. Now today, July 26th, the following day, Saturn officially today stations retrograde. So what that means is the audit begins. The universe stops pulling punches on anything built on a weak foundation. It's going to crumble if it's weak, okay? Forcing an absolute accounting of where our energy is literally misaligned. All right? Now, the nodal shift. South node in Leo, north node in Aquarius. What that's talking about is, let's talk about these lunar nodes and where they're at. They're the cosmic steering wheel of our spiritual evolution. Yesterday on July 25th, the energy was that the nodes sat at an absolute final degree of their old cycle. It felt like being squeezed through a needle's eye, bringing an uncomfortable awareness of every place we've been playing small or staying trapped in old roles just because they were familiar. Today, July 26th, where we're sitting, the true nodes officially cross into the Leo-Aquarius axis, opening up a brand new 18-month karmic portal. Okay? Now, the South Node in Leo begins its job today of stripping away the performative ego, validation seeking, and outgrown roles where we perform for approval instead of living our own truth. You know, this energy, this Leo energy that we just entered into, this cosmic destiny year that we have literally been handed cosmically and universally on a plate that we should all be taking advantage of, okay, is not asking us to hide. It's saying stop playing small. Speak your truth. And I add to that, speak your truth, stand in your power while doing no harm. Okay, but be authentically yourself. Be who you are. Be who it is you always wanted to be if it's true to your heart and true to your soul. Okay, so like I said, the South Node in Leo begins its job today of stripping away the performative ego, validation seeking, and outgrown roles where we perform for approval instead of living our own truth. Meanwhile, my loves, the North Node in Aquarius starts pulling us aggressively towards our future, demanding authentic sovereignty, higher collective alignment, and radical innovation. I'm going to say that again. The North Node in Aquarius starts pulling us aggressively towards your future, demanding authentic sovereignty, higher collective alignment, and radical innovation. Now, we're moving on to this energy between yesterday and today and what you guys got to be doing. Sun-Pluto tension and Leo season drama. We have literally the sun facing off with Pluto right now. Yesterday, July 25th, as the sun settled into Leo, underlying power dynamics and unspoken tension started boiling just below the surface. Now today, July 26th, it's at its peak intensity. The Leo sun locks into a direct, high-stakes opposition with Pluto in Aquarius. Pluto digs up whatever has been buried, hidden, or ignored, while the Leo fire magnifies it. Hidden control issues and shadow truths are coming right up to the surface to be transformed. For us to fix anything, for us to be able to move forward in our life, if you feel like there's something wrong, you have to face right now what is real in your world and going on. Stop making excuses. Stop pointing fingers at other people. Start looking within and saying, okay, am I where it is that I want to be? And if that answer is no, if I'm being treated the way I want to be treated, if the answer is no, if it's I'm not being seen, I want to be seen, that means right now you have to look at your life and where it's at and make the necessary adjustments, which includes letting go of the shit, excuse my Jersey, that you need to let go. Stop holding on to things that weight you down. Stop holding on to things that no longer serve you, who rob you of being who you are. This is not a people-pleasing lunar month we're going into right now, and we are in the pre-shadow phase of the full moon that is happening in the middle of this week. So we got to get it right. You know, start doing the work. So Mercury emerges because we are no longer in retrograde. Neptune is still in retrograde and is for a while. We know that Saturn just went into retrograde. Mercury is no longer in retrograde. Hot damn. Although I don't mind retrogrades because it causes us to slow down. We have a little bit more clarity on the things that we need to do. But a lot of people don't like the retrogrades. Use them to your benefit, okay? But since finally, with Mercury emerging and the Sagittarius moon shift, finally our mental and emotional atmosphere. Yesterday, on July 25th, Mercury officially emerged from being burned up by the sun. The mental fog has lifted, or should have for so many of you. But as the moon grounds through heavy structured Capricorn, all the debris landed at once, bringing a cold realization of what isn't working. So you get all this clarity, but it's all of a sudden like if you get a salt lamp, which are amazing. I recommend you guys get a salt lamp and put one in each one of your rooms in the house. Oh my goodness. But when you put a salt lamp in a room, literally all the dust and all the particles that were floating in the air drop straight down. Bam. Thud. Okay, so we got all this mental clarity because Mercury officially emerged and is no longer in retrograde, but the moon grounded through heavy structured Capricorn. So once that happened, that means all that debris landed at once. So you're looking at a straightforward, cold realization of what isn't working. Take a look, my loves. Now, today, July 26th, the moon leaps into wild fire sign Sagittarius. That's where we're at. Where yesterday felt struck under pressure, today brings a sudden fiery urge to break free, speak our radical truth, and take fast action. So you know how I say, excuse my Jersey? Don't take offense. I mean no disrespect when I say that. But I'm telling you straight and I'm telling you true. And I'm being authentically myself. That is the energy I want you to embody today through this next lunar cycle. That right there, stand in your truth while doing no harm. Being authentically yourself, allowing your voice to be heard. And like I said, that doesn't mean screaming, because when you're yelling, people don't listen. It means speak your truth, stand in it, take action. Don't just say, actually do. And don't apologize for yourself and who you are and the things that you want in this world. You have to stop waiting for it to come to you. You have to stop waiting for things to be handed. So many of us in this world right now are bitching and complaining and upset and angry and pointing fingers and making things worse because everybody's just yelling at each other. Take a step back, okay? Block out all that negative noise. Stand in your truth and do what you want to do, what you need to do in your world. You be the change you want to see in the world. You do that, and I promise you, your entire world will change. That energy is just going to ripple out. Your family is going to change for the better. Your community, your friends. Be the change you want to see in the world. Take action now. Do not wait. We're almost through this destiny year. Okay? Now, my computer just went dark. Do you guys know, side note, okay, I was actually going to do such a cute little live, not to interrupt, but this is some truth. A cute little live, because my kids say, listen, you need to get outside. You need to go different environments behind you, because your lives, they're great, but you know what, the background's a bit boring. So I figured, you know what, I'm going to try this today, okay? Because I did some gardening today. I'm outside. I'm like, you know what, let me put myself in front of my garden. I'm thinking that this shit's going to work, right? Go get my laptop, because I had done work on this because I wanted to do this so bad for you guys today because the energy is just bakash. And come out, set it up, get the chair, sit in front of my garden. You'd be able to see my mango leaves behind me, some of the purple and pink honeysuckle, the fig tree. It was going to be magnificent. You know what happens? I go and I can't read the damn laptop. And it turns out that I guess laptops aren't meant to be used outside. So I'm like, all right, how am I going to do this? Because I have to get this live in. This is ridiculous. I can't wait for the sun to go down, because later on I'm doing a really fun live. It's a crystal live, but it's actually going to prepare you for the full moon that's coming up. I'm sharing with you the crystals that you need to work with and keep on your person and in and around you to really tap into this lunar energy that's coming. Okay, so didn't work, so I said, you know what, I got my stairs. I'm just going to move my spot a little bit over, hang out, sit on my stairs, and we're just going to have a chat, you know. So I did try to do something different. Epic fail. This is where I ended up. Okay, now, did we go? All right, so I went through take fast action. I was already there. Okay, hello, Dominic. my love, my firstborn, my beautiful child, who is a man. If I call him a child, he's going to get mad at me. He was absolutely a gorgeous man and human being. So now, as we're moving through the energy of yesterday and today and what's coming for us and for you, okay, I'm going to give you the playbook. So if you weren't here from the beginning of this live, okay, thank you so much, Dom. I want you to go back and press play once I publish it and listen to what was going on, so you know why you were feeling certain ways, why you were getting the feels on some things and getting a little bit like ick and things like that. Because now I'm going to explain to you the playbook for you that I've come up with you, the things that you need to do right now, in the present, in the moment, and over the next few weeks because of this lunar cycle we're entering into. So, number one, how to navigate this exact threshold that we're moving through right now. So here's your playbook. Are you ready? I'm ready. You are beautiful, Dom. So stop trying to hold the old walls up. This isn't random chaos that is happening right now energetically in our universe and in our world. It's actually a systematic course correction. The South Node in Leo and Saturn Retrograde that we just entered today are dismantling literally outdated attachments and performative ego structures. So genuine personal sovereignty can step forward, and if something dropped over the last 48 hours for you, if something fell off, dropped, is on its way out, let it stay down. Do not try to resurrect it. Let it take its natural course, okay? Second thing I need you to do, channel the fire. Move and don't blow up your life. Don't lose your shit. Okay, I'm going to use my jersey. That's just the way it is. Second thing you need to do is channel that fire. Allow it to flow. It needs to move and don't blow up your life. With the Sagittarius moon running hot today, impulse levels are through the roof. So channel the volatile energy into physical movement. It needs a physical expression. It needs to be released. And if you can't go do something physical, then get out into nature and ground. Take your shoes off, walk through the dirt in your gardens, on the grass, go on the beach, let the water touch your toes. Release it, because the earth will also, the great mother, Mother Earth, will absolutely pull that energy in and transmute it and send it back out. So she'll take that excess stuff that's actually going to cause you to lose your shit so you can balance your energy. Okay, so channel that volatile energy, that frustration, that chaos into physical movement. Go train, take a fast walk, or physically reset your space. Do not send the reactive late night text or burn down a bridge just for a quick hit of temporary freedom. Okay, I'm going to say that again because I got tongue-tied because I'm talking so quick today to get it in and get it done. Do not send the reactive late night text later on or burn down a bridge just for a quick hit of temporary freedom, because it's actually probably going to start something that you didn't want to start, especially if you're in that volatile energy. Third thing I need you to do, hold your center in power struggles. With Sun opposing Pluto today, people are feeling literally defensive and reactive about their authority. Remember, you do not have to attend every argument you're invited to. Don't take the bait. Keep your power anchored within your own core, within your center. You dictate the course of your life. You dictate how you respond to things, what you say and what you do. Do not let somebody work a nerve and get that reaction out of you, get your goat, or bait you into an argument, a disagreement, or anything of that nature. It's not serving you any purpose. Just go, you know what? You have fun with that. I'm going to move on forward, keep walking. Have a nice day. Okay? What you also need to do is acknowledge the new timeline that we're entering in right now. The North Node in Aquarius is pulling you toward your future. Future is happening now. This is a destiny year. Do you understand? And we are in Leo season. Lion Gate is coming. It's only a couple weeks away, if that long. Take advantage of what the universe has provided for you. It's your inheritance. You were born with these rights. So stand in them. Take advantage of them. Be your authentic self. Stop being a follower. Start being a leader. Okay, so the North Node in Aquarius is pulling you towards your future. Ask yourself today, this is the question I want you to ask yourself. What old role am I ready to stop playing so I can step into real sovereignty? Get rid of the old narrative. You know, that old narrative that you're holding on to that's holding you back or keeping you in a certain spot because you're stuck. That might have been who you were once, but that's no longer who you are now. You got to get rid of it. You got to drop it. So, and here is the absolute truth. But about why today matters so much for you guys and why I'm jumping on here. When the universe clears the decks like this, you have two choices. You can spend the next few months struggling to hold up crumbling walls, getting caught in the chaos, and trying to navigate this massive 18-month shift all by yourself. Or you can choose to take action, to consciously anchor your sovereignty right now. This exact moment, as Saturn turns retrograde and the nodes lock into place, is the most potent window of the entire year for you to do the deep structural and energetic work. When old timeline patterns are breaking open, your system is uniquely primed for rapid transformation, embodied strength, and true alignment. This is exactly why I do this work. You have to remember, you guys are my life's work. I'm here. My job, my quest, my literal passion is to help you heal and build happy, healthy, abundant, passionate, and love-filled, peace-filled lives. So, like I said, it's why I do this work. I help you navigate these exact cosmic thresholds, stripping away the old conditioning, the programming, grounding your physical and energetic authority, and building a foundation that doesn't break when the sky gets chaotic. If you know you are ready to stop repeating old cycles, if you are done playing small, and you want to step fully into your power during this shift, now is the time to work with me. Send me a DM right now. Go to my website, www.oneheartonespirit.com. Spell it out. Click the links in my bio. DM me and let's get your sessions set up today. Apply for the private coaching. Apply for the sessions, the past life regressions, the soul retrievals, the life path, the crossroads, all of the different sessions. And let's get it in and let's get it done. I'm here to walk through this and help you discover your destiny, what was always meant for you. Help you walk the path so at the end of this year, when you hit 2027, you are going in strong, you are going in powerful, healed, and authentically you. You'll never go back again because you're moving forward. Okay? So let's do the real work together. You and me. I got you. You know I love you. While this portal is wide open. Okay? So, trust what is releasing. Stay anchored in your body and step into who you actually came here to be, why you were created. I told you why I was created. Now it's time for you to acknowledge, accept, discover, and step into who you actually came here to be. Okay? So, direct message me. Comment underneath this published as soon as I publish, Smith, what you're letting go of today. And share this live with someone who needs this grounding. And I actually will talk to you guys soon. I literally will be back later on this evening, probably around 6 o'clock my time, because I'm going to kind of get you guys set up for this full moon that's coming, with the crystals that you should have around you, and why, because of the energy this lunar cycle is bringing in for us. I love you guys fierce. Have an amazing day. And I'll see you soon.